What's going on, guys? I am so excited because I just got this 16-unit apartment complex behind me under contract at a phenomenal deal. However, I'm being quiet because we just got it under contract. I don't usually make videos this early, but I wanted to show you the entire process. So we're gonna creep around, we're gonna take you inside one of the units, but we're gonna try and keep our voices down because we don't want any of the tenants knowing. So with all of that being said, let's jump into it. All right, guys, I am really excited, but I'm nervous because I don't want to jinx this. I never filmed this early in the process, but I wanted to be able to walk you through it on this entire property. So in this video, we're going to talk about the negotiation, how we got it under contract. We're going to go inside and take a peek at the information we have so far, so you know what information I had to make the decision to get it under contract. In the future video, we're going to take you on full due diligence, the inspection, all of those fun things, and then the final video of actually getting the property closed and financing and all of that stuff. But we want to be quiet because some of the tenants don't even know this property was for sale yet. We also are early on, so this could still fall out of contract because we're unhappy with the inspection or a myriad of other things. And so, I don't know, it's a little sketch. Don't usually do it this way, but we're gonna see what happens. So we're gonna creep over and I'll just have the camera follow me. We'll show you some B-roll that we're able to get of the property. But we're gonna go inside and talk through numbers. I was gonna take you into the unit, but I had a different idea. I wanna show you guys these garages. They didn't even really have this in the listing. I think it said like a couple garages. I feel like one of the listings, it didn't say anything. I got this property under contract the day that it was listed, and it was a battle. And we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the numbers. We're gonna talk about all of it. But if you look, you can see there are 10 garages. So there are 5 on this side. The stucco looks phenomenal. The windows look phenomenal. The property in general just looks awesome. There's lots of parking. There's garages in the back. And as you can see, there's another 5 garages over here. Now this property, from the second I saw it, I immediately could tell it's an old owner, took a lot of pride in the property, looked phenomenal. Lots of tenants that have been here forever, lots of opportunity to add value, and just a pristine complex that I am beyond excited about. We're gonna show you some B-roll so you can get an idea of how nice this property really looks. I believe this was built in the 70s, which is awesome. That's kind of like right where I like to pick up properties because there's lots of value add opportunities. A lot of stuff has already been replaced, like the roof, water heaters, furnaces, all of that stuff. And we'll dive into all of that in due diligence and how we're looking at that. However, I'm sure you want to see the numbers, but you also would love to see a unit. But we're gonna now creep back over through the other side and into the unit that's vacant so we can give you a peek. All right, guys, we're gonna dive into the numbers, negotiations, all the fun stuff. But first of all, I wanna give you a tour. So come on in. This is the living room, which is very nice, spacious. As you can see, they've got new flooring. This one's been redone, and this is kind of their showpiece, I'm sure. It'll be interesting to see how the other units stack up to this one. Before I show you the bedrooms, actually, we're gonna start with the bedrooms because the kitchen and the dining room are my favorite part. As you can see, we've got one bedroom here. Looks awesome, nice, clean, good to go. We've got a nice little closet. And then we're gonna go over here and look at the second bedroom. Got a nice bathroom. I'll let you peek in there, Tanner. We have another nice bedroom. So this one's a little bit more spacious than the other one. And now for my favorite part of these units, and what I think will make them really nice for the rents we're trying to pull, is right over here. You've got some nice separation to come into the kitchen. Love this kitchen. It's got a bar, which is super nice, kitchen area, and a little dining area, which I love. Over here, this is sweet. You've got easy access to the water heater, new water heater, nice cabinets for storage, and one of the best parts, we have washer and dryer hookups. So this is gonna be perfect here. I'm telling you, for a 2-bedroom apartment, the space and the way that they've dissected this, I absolutely love. And I think, well, we're gonna show you what we think we can do as we dive into the numbers. We're gonna open up the CDS rental calculator. If you want access to that, you can get it for free. We've put a link down below, or just hop onto the App Store and search CDS rental calculator. This is how I analyze all properties, even this larger 16-unit apartment complex. So let's dive into the numbers. All right, guys, I had to mess around with my mic because now I can talk loud and show you how excited I am. Biggest reason I wanted to whisper, I just don't want to cause any issues with the tenants. It's a little bit of a gutsy move to do what we're doing here, but I just want you guys to see the whole process. I am ecstatic. I didn't sleep like at all last night because I'm so excited about this property and how we're able to land it. Now, I get good deals on the MLS in two ways. The first one being that I wait forever. I find a property, I consistently follow up, I bombard them with lowball offers until finally they bend after sometimes hundreds of days and give in to my offer, even though there could have been someone else that gave an offer that was just as good or better than mine, but I just consistently follow up until I get it under contract. That was not this deal. The other side of things is when you have someone that wants to sell it quickly, and I need to be careful here, but potentially even underlist it for what the actual value is. A lot of times these are old owners, they've held on to them forever. And so for them, it's got a massive upside, but compared to where someone on the market might have bought this, had it sat there for a week or two, I think it could have ended up in a bidding war, and it pretty much did. There were dozens and dozens of calls, tons of interest in this particular property. And that was because it was listed in a phenomenal price point. Number one, we know going into it that the rents are most likely going to be lower than market. That's what I'm assuming. A lot of that information we don't even have yet. We just know what market rents are on this property. And we knew that from running the numbers, it was an exceptional deal at its list price. And so immediately when I saw it hit the market, my agent, Garrett Myers, called me up and said, Chandler, here's the deal. It's a phenomenal deal. What do you think? I ran the numbers and I was shocked that for 16 units, it was listed at 1.55, which is crazy to be able to pick up 16 units, 2-bedroom apartments with garages under $100,000 per unit. So immediately we would put in a full ask price offer. Garrett was just bombarding them, following up, pushing. Lots of people were calling in. We got the offer in first and we pushed them into accepting it same day, which ended up being so awesome because now we have due diligence to really dive into it. And if everything is what we hope it is, it's going to be a phenomenal deal. Just to give you an idea on the numbers, we'll run you through things. In this market, there are lots of properties selling between a 5 and a 6 cap rate. This deal looks exceptionally clean. The exterior looks clean and this unit looks clean. Is there a chance we might find other things? Yeah, of course, but that's why we've got it under due diligence. We can dive into it. All right, with that being said, we're gonna dive into the numbers. This had a purchase price of $155,000. So $1,550,000. As of right now, we are assuming there is zero cost to make rent ready. We're gonna see what we run into in due diligence. Closing costs, I'm guessing will be about 1.5%. Down payment, I'm gonna put 30% down. Interest rate, we're hoping a 6.4% on interest rate on a 30-year AM. Now, when it comes to rents, this particular property, I think minimum we should be able to get each unit that looks like this up to somewhere between $1,000 and $1,200. I'm gonna run the numbers on 1,000 because I wanna play it super safe. And that's an important thing. When it comes to rents, we're gonna run them at $1,000. Now, I believe a unit like this can pull 1,200. I think we could push it to that point, but I wanna be conservative in my analysis. So if the worst case scenario happens, we plan for that and we know what the returns are going to be. If that's the case, we're gonna put this at $16,000 in rents per month. Vacancy, I like to run at 6%. That's what it's been in this area for me. Maintenance, I like to run 12. That's maintenance and CapEx I'm planning for. That's why it's a full 12%. Management, I pay 6% in management. Insurance, we're assuming around $5,000 after calling my insurance agent, maybe even a little bit less than that. And for taxes, it was $15,050. So when we click run the numbers on this property, as you can see, that ends up putting us at a 9.66% cash on cash return, cash flowing about $46,000 per year. This is what I believe is a worst case scenario. If we can pull that off, I will be ecstatic. Now, just to show you some fun numbers, if we go back and we change these rents, let's say we're able to go a little bit higher, let's say just $100 more per unit, that's another $1,600. That would put us at $17,600. That's going to change our cash on cash return to over 12%, 12.74, and our cash flow to $61,000 per year. Now, to buy a property that could potentially cash flow a 10% cash on cash return in Idaho Falls, Idaho, and we're going into this thinking it's turnkey. If it's not turnkey, then obviously we're gonna ask for some back in closing, depending on what we run into in the other units, that is a phenomenal deal to pull down 16 units. If you look right now at comparable fourplexes that are for sale or any other bigger projects, as a matter of fact, there's a property across the street that is less units that is listed at the same price and not even close to the quality of this property. And so I know for a fact that we locked this in at a phenomenal price as long as we don't run into anything too crazy in due diligence. And so I am stoked to pull down a deal cash flowing a 10% cash on cash return. Now, one question I know I'll get is people saying, Chandler, you're buying properties out in Cleveland that are cash flowing 20 or 30% cash on cash return. Yes, and I'm gonna continue to buy properties out there. However, that is a very different market, and I still am very bullish on the fact that appreciation here in Idaho Falls, Idaho is going to go through the roof, and my expenses are lower here because of the team that I've built and the situation I'm in. And so finding a deal like this here for me is a phenomenal investment. Now, here's the fun part. This is the first time in a project that I have filmed right as we got it under contract, so I could share the negotiations with you. What was unique about this negotiation is I worked with Garrett. He has a phenomenal relationship with so many other realtors, including the realtor we were working with on this property. Turned out it was the same realtor we've worked with before, that we've kind of beat them up a little bit on previous properties in due diligence. So I think they know what they're signing up for when it comes to us going through it. But if every unit looks like this, I will not ask for $1. I am so impressed with how this unit is. And that's what's awesome about going in. And a lot of people are nervous to put in offers on properties without having walked the units and seen a lot of it. That's what gives you the advantage, is if this is what we've been shown and all the units look like this, they won't need to give us any in due diligence. And we'll love that because we will be in a turnkey property that is in phenomenal shape. However, if we go in and flooring, fixtures, there's a lot of damage to the units, there's lots of issues that are going to cost things, well, that gives us the opportunity to beat them up in due diligence, and they should expect that as a seller because that's how things work. With this seller and this agent, so far they've been phenomenal to work for. However, on the front end, we pushed really hard because we knew the price they were at was a fair price, and they listed it correctly to where we could actually cash flow in today's market with today's interest rates. And so we are ecstatic about it. And they wanted to wait a little while, and they had lots of calls, lots of people that were interested. I don't think a lot of other people knew that it would go so fast. I think there were lots of people that wanted to put in offers. There were lots of people that said they were going to put offers in, but we kind of made an arrangement with them of, hey, we're willing to pay your full asking price. If we're gonna do that, you've got to be willing to lock us up. And a lot of that worked out because I have a great agent that just followed up throughout the day to say, hey, this is kind of the deal. You guys got to be willing to get this locked up for us. And I don't think you understand how much that matters. When someone comes in at a price that works, then it's going to be a battle. And had this gone into a bidding war, I think it could have potentially sold for more. And I want to be careful saying that because I also think they're priced fair to get investors like me interested to be able to jump on it. So we're gonna take you into due diligence. It's gonna be exciting. We're gonna see how that goes and see if we do. I'm hoping we don't have to beat them up, but we're gonna walk you through the full inspection. We're gonna show you the full process and how I was able to pull down this 16 unit and hopefully end in a conclusion of a 16 unit in Idaho Falls, Idaho, yielding over 10% cash on cash return, and hopefully even higher than that with what we're able to do with rents and other units. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, hit the little bell. We're trying to show you the whole process and putting ourselves out there on a limb a little bit. Also, if you want to come out to the Grand Teton Retreat, if I can get this property closed in time, we're down to a little bit of a close window because we're halfway through July. The retreat is the last couple days in August. It's August 29th through August 31st. If I can get through due diligence and get this closed with a loan, then we'll come and walk this property, open up the books, talk about the numbers, and give you that much more information and have it as one of our 5 properties that we come and tour. So we're gonna be touring properties, great speakers, great food, great experiences. It's gonna be a blast, and if you're interested, we put that link down below. And again, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe. We'll look forward to seeing you in future videos. Thanks, guys.